someone I think who's just a couple of years younger than my sister, she's had cancer 3 or 4 times already, and she's only like 8 years old or something. It's quite a freaky thing. 2 more races. It's something you would wish upon no one unless you're on the internet, because everyone seems to. Oh, we're in Barcelona. But like on the internet, everyone seems to say stuff that if they were to say in real life, they wouldn't be standing anymore. Like that people should get cancer or whatever. That's just horrible. But that's because of the anonymity. The anonymity. That word, the anonymity, or however you say it, that you have anonymity. Anyway, not gonna try and say it anymore, so I don't embarrass myself anymore. But if there wasn't that, I don't think people would be as much of an asshole online. Obviously, it's not everyone. I'm not gonna jump to a conclusion on everyone, because then that's just stereotyping and you're being a bit of an asshole for doing so. But is that a different back? I think it is. But like, cancer's just a horrible thing. You wish it upon no one, or you shouldn't wish it upon anyone anyway, otherwise you're a sick bastard. But that was quite a depressing thing, getting on cancer. But because I actually lost two of my great grandparents to it, and it's not something, not a pleasant thing. But we'll get back to movies. There'll be obviously the new hero movies. There'll be, thinking about it now actually, when does Batman versus Superman, or Superman versus Batman, or whatever it's called, come out? I'm sure that's 2014 now. I think it is anyway. There'll be some other great new movies. Like, it won't just be sequels that are coming out. Imagine there'll be an Adam Sandler movie. There always seems to be one a year, at least. I'm sure there'll be some great other comedy movies. There'll probably be like a Seth Rogen movie, I'd imagine, coming out this year. Did one come out this year? Last year? Yeah, well, This Is the End came out, didn't it? I kinda wish I got one this year, cause this year seemed great for movies. Because there's been the wrap up of the Cornetto trilogy, there's been obviously the other movies I've spoke about, like the Avengers, like the making and the assemblance of said Avengers. What else has there been? Hangover, I'm pretty sure that's over now. What else? I'm not sure. Did The Life of Pi or Rango or the Rango or the Django or Django, whatever the hell it's called, did that come out this year? I don't know. Just movies, love them. Keep you occupied. Keep the brain thinking and they keep the brain wishing. Think if I do get that thing every day, like the 3 days I have college, I'll be coming home like 2-3 hours later because I'll be going to watch a movie. It'd be great though to, if someone got one with me. But I don't really speak to anyone just now. Only the people at my college. because the people I spoke to on Xbox, they're still on the 360 and I'm on the One, and I try and communicate with them like text wise and they just ignore me, so fuck them. Especially when you see them having like a 20 message conversation or even more, and then you message them and don't get a reply for a day. What's that? They've read it. They read it like straight away. And how I know is because it says read. But they must think I'm stupid and don't know what that means. I don't understand some people sometimes. Not gonna rant or anything about anyone, but expect you to answer them straight away, but when you try to talk to them, nope, you're not getting an answer. When people want something, they know where you'll be, but when you want something, they're nowhere to be seen. And that's not how you want to live life. Being the person who's pretty much taken advantage of. I'm not saying I'm that person, because I don't think I've been taken advantage of, but that's the person that I'd never want to be. I think I just want to be the guy that people like for who he is and treat him how they get treated. But that doesn't always happen, does it? Don't always get what you want. And that's just one of the things of life that I'm coming to realise, and I've realised quite a lot of things since I've started going to college, but because like you go from high school to college and it's a lot different. You seem to learn a lot more when it comes to life lessons than what you learn from actual lessons. Because saying that, you don't learn anything at college from actual lessons, or at least I haven't. As I said, I've been there for a couple of months. I think it's 2 races to go. We'll see that now, like, but yay! 6,300 XP. Yay, level 20. Might even get to level 21. That's obviously dependent on how many races I have left. Oh, 1. Let's do this. Barcelona, Spain. Jamaica. Are we America?
We return to
Nope.
for another event at the Circuit de la Sarthe.
Le Circuit de la Sarthe. Oh, I wonder how many laps there's going to be here. Oh. Right. Oh, look at that car. What car is that? It's a nice car. Well, I was gonna try and not crash that lap, but I was going well to start with, but then there's a bit of a pile up. And that's why I was being quiet, trying to concentrate and not crash. Because everyone knows how good I am at crashing. And the answer to that is very bloody good at crashing. I seem to do it every race like 100 times. Oh, there's 3 laps. I've got plenty of time to overtake this guy. Plenty of time, especially when I'm this close to him. Guess we'll do some drafting, or at least we'll try. And notice I had to say try because I didn't do it at all there. I wish it was like on GTN. I think it might be like this on Need for Speed, but I actually told you when you were doing it. Rather than you have to wait in like a couple minutes for it to, and by a couple of minutes I mean like 10 seconds or whatever, to say, oh, perfect draft or good draft. And instead it should have like a little indicator sort of thing where you should be to do the drafting, and or it should make like, or show you something, like it show you a visual, even if it's like a visual indicator, even if it's just like a bit of writing that in the top, like top middle, that says drafting, or like it plays a sound like how in GTA it does the like the scraping noise, like something like that, just so you know you're actually doing it. But that's just my opinion. It's probably there'll be a reason that there isn't something that tells you when you're there'll be a reason why you aren't told that you're drafting when you're drafting. I don't know what that reason is, but there'll be a reason for it. They wouldn't just leave it out. The people who made the game are smart, and they make it how they make it for reasons. They don't just say, oh, here's the game. It's not complete, but here's the game. Or at least you'd imagine they don't do that. And if this is an incomplete game, then I'd love to see the finished game. I wonder, is there like a Forza community? By the time this goes up, I might be part of a Forza community, but I don't know if like, is there the Forza community? There's like the Call of Duty community, and there's the FIFA community. Is there like a Forza one, like people who play Forza with each other and play against each other and stuff like that? Because you hear like, but the competitive games that there's, and by competitive I mean like the shooters or the sports games, that there's like the communities, but or the fighters, or even like Reddit seems to be filled with it, but the people who play Legend of Zelda and like the Nintendo people, which is weird because like you hear people complain and whatever and say, oh, Nintendo's crap, but you go on Reddit and everyone's a Nintendo fan on that. Obviously not everybody, but like you see the majority people playing like, oh, look what I got my Nintendo 3DS and Legend of Zelda: Link Between Times, or whatever the hell game just came out, and you see all the people get their Wii U games and stuff like that, and it's like, wow, people actually really like the Wii and the DS. but people just seem to hide it. I want to get a Wii U, but I think I would rather wait for the next Nintendo console than buy a Wii U. But because it's only been out for a year, coming up to, I think, but I wouldn't say it's worth buying. I really wouldn't. Because in the year or two that it's been out, there's only been like 100 odd games. Which I realise that sounds like a lot, but when you look at like the 360, there was 4,000 games on that in the 8-year life cycle. But hey ho. But I think that's us finished. Ow. Oh, level 3 Audi R8. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Pardon me. Well. I think we're done. 12,000 credits. Well, we're done playing for today. Thanks for watching.